pushing you away while I want you to stay. Amazing cold as ice, but my heart still beats. When I say no, it's yes. I'm putting you to the test. Can you depend on me? Do you have the key? Sorry that I've been playing games. Do you really have what it takes? I guess so, I guess so. I guess so, I guess so. I am a queen, I need my king. Are you better not to sin? I think so, I think so. I think so, I think so. Okay, let me just be honest with you. I want you, want you, want you. And okay, I've been running circles all the time, but I want you, want you, want you.
Hello everyone, welcome to Rise of Patience. I'm here with Sermon.
Hey guys.
So finally the most awaited match of, so far at least, the most awaited match of the King of Sahara tournament, El2 versus PLA5. We all saw the first two games, which were epic. The two of the best games in this tournament, at least I have seen so far. So I can't wait to see the rest of the games. I don't know who will win, honestly. Both of the teams are so evenly matched right now. Sermon, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. Both teams have shown very good skill and look to be pretty evenly matched here. So it's going to be interesting to see going forward who will win the next games.
Oh, yep. Right before we start, let's quickly again check out the poll from the last time. So people do prefer El2 slightly, not by a lot though. Anyway, we can start the third game. Sermon, are you ready?
I just need 1 minute to get the game running.
Okay. And also guys, first of all, I want to appreciate Chepa's donation. Thanks a lot for that. It helps me as a streamer. And also to all the Rise of Patience patrons, RBX, Kron, and Kaitaro, thanks a lot guys. It helps in keeping this content coming. Hey Viet Fam and Phantom. Alright, Sermon, you there?
Yeah, it's just loading the replay now.
Okay. Alright, I am in the replay and here we are.
Okay, just 1 sec. Alright, I'm in the replay.
Alright. So let's begin. This is a 2 versus 2 here. On one side we've got Linky as British And Red Bull as Napata. Napata, I mean Nubians. On the other side, there is Cypher as Japanese and Boo as Dutch. I still remember that Japanese play against God, where Cypher absolutely defeated Marco with his superb economy. He was at 300 something, while Marco uh, in the GAT team was around, I think he was around 200. And there was a big difference in the eco. And Cypher just nails it with Japanese. I want to see if he can do that again. Um, Sermon, what are your thoughts on these nations?
So as you say, yeah, Japanese are a very strong nation. It's pretty easy to get the second commerce before aging. Dutch as well, very good nation. The armed merchants is a very good bonus early on because there's only a handful of units that can really go up against those merchants. So on the other team, so yeah, Brits are pretty slow to begin with, but once you get the eco up and running, they are pretty strong. And
Yep.
Nubians, yeah, very good as well because they obviously get the free market.
Oh yeah, that's right. And for the Nubian player, I also see a lot of nice rares here. He's got sugar in his back. He's got 2 food rares already. Spice, horses. Ooh. Hold on a second, guys. I think there's a connection problem with a sermon. Okay, we are back. Let's start. So yeah, a lot of food rares for Red Bull. Also, he's got Papyrus. He's got Furs. If Cypher goes on in a boom game against Red Bull, I don't think it's going to be good because there's just too many nice rares here. Silk, in fact, Silk, Papyrus, Furs. These are 3 of the best library rares according to me. Oh man, and look at that. Linky managed to find Boo's city, although not much damage. And I am slightly worried about Boo here because anyway, Dutch are supposed to be the fastest nation, and Boo with British and with that start with military 1 start is going to be really slow.
Wait, are you talking about Linky?
Yep, Linky and Boo, man, that's a very contrasting set of nations. Dutch, super fast Dutch versus super slow British in the beginning. I think British are awesome late game because of their archers and the eco, but early game is just too difficult to handle.
Yeah, it's interesting to see Linky going military 1 there. Obviously, he does get the free archers, but it'll be interesting to see if that's the right decision.
Oh man,
it will definitely set him back a bit. So these raids need to be effective.
Yep. And dude, look at oh my god, what is Linky doing here? Linky sent all of his farmers to the woodcutter camp. I mean his food income is horrible right now. Compare that to Boo, who is 100 everything. He's got all the researches done. Man, Linky is going to have a really hard time here. He doesn't even have commerce yet.
Yeah, things aren't looking too good, to be honest. And looks like Boo will complete his barracks as well.
Yeah, so oh man, yeah, he did complete the barracks. On the other side, Red Bull, man, I think Red Bull is in a great condition here. I am sure Cypher, I was sure Cypher would go for commerce too. That's his default build order for Japanese, and not a bad build order either. If Red Bull can do enough damage, then maybe Cypher will regret that. Because Red Bull here, you can see that he aged in a very impressive time. He completed his age before 4 minutes. He has military too. He's got awesome rares here. Peppy, horses, sugar, furs. Man, I think he's in a great position to push Cypher even with Japanese.
Yeah, definitely.
On the other side, I am not sure what's going to happen. Because Linky is still in age 1 and he's got a horrible eco. I'm sure if Linky and Red Bull were on voice chat, Linky would be asking Red Bull to kill fast because he would be dead soon.
Yeah.
And knowing Boo, I am sure Boo will go to spot with Dutch and he'll try to raid heavy. instead of booming.
So it looks like Cypher's building a very forward mine there, and
Oh, yep.
which is interesting. But I'm not sure. We already see Cataphract is gonna harass that mine. So
Yeah, and you remember Cypher did that with Inca as well.
yeah.
Oh man.
So it's not looking too good.
Cypher has got Cypher is going for extra science. So despite knowing that he's getting raided, he still went for science before the military. That is weird.
Yeah, especially since his wealth isn't too high.
Yeah. He is using diamonds though, but man, that's a good raid by Red Bull.
Yeah.
And Red Bull is raiding the dive merchant for Boo. I wonder if Boo will get that quick. And oh man, I just realized, Dutch merchants have a very weird thing. Like if they are being attacked, and it doesn't matter if they are attacking or not, Dutch merchants, they lose their rare ability. Have you noticed that?
If they are being attacked.
Yeah, they just lose their ability.
I haven't noticed that before.
Yeah, so if you notice right now, actually right now it's being raided, and that's a very nice raid by Red Bull, man. Look at that. He has got a horse archer running around. There are 2 heavy horses.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good for Red Bull. Could possibly deny that barracks that Cypher's trying to build.
Oh no, that will go up. That will go up. On the other side, what's happening? Boo is going for next age. Sad that Boo couldn't use that die. And also lucky for Linky that he is still in game, nothing too late. And Boo, I mean, I like raids from Linky. He is raiding cotton right now. For Dutch, if you keep raiding their rares, it just drives them insane.
Yeah, I think you are definitely right about the merchants losing the ability, because Linky's, Boo's wood didn't go down when the merchant was lost. So
yeah,
that's very interesting.
That is very weird, and that actually a negative effect, because even though they attack, sometimes that your opponent is raiding you, so you quickly use that rare. Like if it's a sign, let's say it's Papyrus, then you quickly go and get science researched.
Yeah.
But in this case, with Dutch, once your opponent starts attacking you, you just lose that. Unless your merchant somehow survives, you just lose that ability. So that's very destructive for your gameplay.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, some really nice raids by Red Bull. I have to say, really nice raids. I know Red Bull lost. Oh man, Red Bull lost a heavy cavalry. He lost another heavy cavalry just now to bribe. What's Red Bull doing?
Yeah, that's very sad to see, because those raids were going very well, as you said.
Yeah, and look at Red Bull's eco. He's just destroying Cypher right now. So at least so far, man, that's too good. I want to see the rare ruin bonuses. Cypher has got the highest ruin bonus, followed by Linky, followed by Boo and Red Bull. So nothing extraordinary.
Yeah.
Man, these raids just won't stop. And Red Bull is even using silver here. So they have got all the rares, all the military rares, library rares, except die. So it is a very difficult situation for the EL2 team. Hey Jerry, Cage is also here. And Red Bull is just not letting up with these raids. He still has horse raids coming, and it's partially also because Cypher did not build a stable. He went for the barracks, and because of the barracks now he has to. He cannot build light cavalry, and without the light cavalry, those horse archers or those camel archers now can just keep running away. They would almost never get caught.
Yeah, looks like Red Bull's getting a siege factory as well, so he's probably looking to finish Cypher off pretty soon.
Yep.
Because he's pretty crippled, so this is probably the best time to do it.
It is.
Because
It is.
Japanese, a pretty fast to recover, I'd argue, because of the cheap farms
Yep.
and once just very quick to recover from.
And Cypher still doesn't have this third city. Meanwhile, Red Bull's eco. I think Red Bull's is in a like his eco is superb right now. Red Bull even upgraded his camel archers. Who does that?
Very few people.
Oh man! Finally, Cypher has a stable. So what's happening on the other side?
Some raids coming from Linky.
Yes, some raids. I am actually surprised that Linky is not dead. Because with that kind of start, I would not think that he would survive for too long.
Yeah, it looks like Boo took the boom approach.
Damn, Boo. Yeah, he went for the senator.
Yeah.
He has a very nice wealth income, but then also the British player here. I see Linky is also going for a siege factory and a barracks.
Yeah.
Man, and oh, actually, Red Bull is going for military 3. That means now he's aiming for the H4. And I can't believe Cypher has not raided Red Bull's rare resources.
Yeah, these are two good rares to really not raid, and Silver especially is just sitting there undefended.
Yeah. And well, yeah, that is going to be worrisome. Cypher is sending one of his heavy infantry there, and Cypher, man, as you said, this was a very weird decision to make a metal mine on that forward city. I think his initial plan was to build his third city beyond that metal mine, but did not work out with it.
Yeah.
Oh, and these royal Kushite archers, they are actually doing a good job there. Oh man, I hope Red Bull doesn't lose another unit to bribe. He has lost already too many. Linky, oh man, Linky here is going all in on this medieval age attack, while Boo seems to be aiming for H4.
Yeah, hopefully Linky will be able to pull off this attack quick enough, because his library search is pretty low at the minute. So.
Yeah. Oh man. And he cannot afford to lose siege at this moment. That's the worst thing that could happen to him right now.
Oh, did he lose one?
Yeah, he just lost. He lost a unit. He lost a cavalry to his bribe, and then a siege.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a running theme in these games, is siege units being lost.
Yeah, and, I remember that last game, Linky lost like 3 sieges.
Hopefully this next siege won't. Although, I think it might be lost as well. Yep.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, Linky. How can you do that? So, if I had to predict right now, Linky will lose his side and Cypher will lose his side.
Yeah, things are looking that way. I'd say Cypher probably has the upper hand because he has a lot of knowledge in the bank. So if he can get to Gunpowder Age, then he might stand a chance. Whereas Linky is pretty far behind.
Yep. And Red Bull, whatever. I think Red Bull now needs to take it more seriously. Oh, he's going for a wonder. Damn. So this is another problem. I'm sure Linky is not communicating with him, because Linky needs to tell him that Boo might be aging soon.
Yeah, possibly he just feels pretty content at the minute.
Oh man,
possibly doesn't know how close Boo is to aging, but if I was him, I'd be pretty concerned because he has let Boo boom up all his time.
Yep. So Red Bull is going to be the first one to age on this side. Cypher. Oh, Cypher is also clicked up. Cypher has, Cypher has the food income that you would expect from the Japanese player. But I don't think he's still in a great position. Also, he never researched attrition. Oh, I see Red Bull making a rotation here. He's sending a raid party on one side to the, yeah, raid party coming for Cyphers, and another small raid party. Actually, the whole army for Red Bull is going to Boo.
Yeah, not a bad idea because he's trying to keep Cypher occupied whilst he
Yep.
goes to help Blinky.
Oh, yep. Oh man, and that's a very exposed trading route for Cypher.
Yeah.
Oh, and amazing raids, man! Really amazing raids by Cypher, by Red Bull here. On this side, I think Red Bull alone will just win this tournament, win this game. Maybe he. I talked to Red Bull why he played so bad in the first two games, and he said that his kid was sitting with him throughout the games, and maybe that was true. I thought he was making an excuse.
Yeah.
Oh man, Cypher is pretty messed up right now. His eco is taking a hit.
Yeah, he's trying to put down some economic buildings by the looks of things to get his eco back on track, but these raids are pretty crushing to his economy right now. So he's going to find it difficult to get back on his feet.
Oh, and Red Bull forgot about his ranged camel rider and he let it get bribed.
Yeah, Red Bull's economy is looking fantastic at the minute. He has the Hanging Gardens.
Oh, yep. And I see that he actually with these kind of rares, I don't think he's wrong to boom. If I had Pappy, Silk, Purse, Silver, Sugar versus Salt for Link even has Salt, man, I don't think I would try to attack early. This is a perfect blend for a late age attack.
Yeah, definitely.
And you can see Red Bull's library, he is aiming for H5.
Yeah, I'd say 5 minutes and he will be there.
Yep, and Cypher is he's trying to get that castle down. He doesn't even have a Monarch upgrade or even a Siege Workshop.
Yeah, looks like he's definitely on the defensive right now. He's just trying to boom back up again.
Come on, man! How does Linky keep losing his sieges? That is so unnerving right now. That is the 5th siege I have seen him lose in this game, and why doesn't he just upgrade them before sending out? And he doesn't even cover them. Like, those sieges are the front, they are the vanguard of his army.
Yeah. So it looks like Linky has actually got the upper hand on Boo thanks to Red Bull's raids.
Yeah. So... Oh yeah. That I think that rotation by Red Bull was extremely effective, because right now Linky is next age. Linky has Monarch, while Boo, who was supposed to have aged already, he's got 1000 knowledge in his bank. Check this out, man. Here is Red Bull trying to deny the castle. At this point, I don't even think look at that. Like, Red Bull is just another level. I don't know what he's doing here, but he's just not the same player who I saw in the first two games.
Yeah, I suppose he has all the rares, so it's to be expected. And
that is. But, I mean, even after that, look at those raids, man. Those are very nice raids.
Very nice raids as well. So all those things combined, it's no wonder that Cypher's on the back foot here, even being Japanese.
Yeah.
They just don't have the rare resources to compete against.
Yeah, they don't. You're right. Actually, the rare resources is undoubtedly the one reason why EL is losing this. I think Boo would have killed Linky, but then that rotation by Red Bull. changed everything. And that also is a good message for everybody watching this. If you are a new player, remember, if you are winning your side, just a little bit help for your ally can go a long way. Because Red Bull didn't do much. He just sent a few units, raided, and that's all it took to bring Boo down. Right now, I think Linky might just win by himself. He's using a single catapult to siege that city, which will take ages, but still, he will get it.
Yeah, he's attacking at least.
These guys also have diamonds. Oh no, the other team has diamonds. Cypher is finally here to raid. I see Cypher is also aiming for the next age, but yeah, he won't outage Red Bull.
Yeah, 280 knowledge income for Red Bull.
Mm-hmm.
So that's double everyone else's pretty much.
Yep, and dude, check this out. 4 sieges for Red Bull. I hope he attacks faster than Cypher can age. Cypher does need a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hope Red Bull doesn't take too long.
Ooh. Meanwhile, on the other side, Linky is going all in. Boo is forced to use the militia, which are going down very fast.
Yep, Boo has lost all of his eco.
There goes his eco. I think it's pretty game over here because Linky hasn't lost that many units.
Oh man.
Does he have? He has both armor upgrades, whereas Boo. Yeah, Boo has both as well, actually. So.
Oh, that does he? Okay. And on the other side, how did Red Bull get bribed? And Red Bull just lost 1 siege. He may lose another siege.
Yeah, that was a pretty exposed Cypher. Could take a few of those out.
Yep, he could. And Boo says GG. Hey Kaitaro, HNZ, Vietfam, and T. So we are seeing something new here. As Linky said, carry Bull. All this time, Linky was the one carrying Red Bull, and this game, Red Bull carried Linky for a while. Oh man, that was insane. And I think Cypher did fine for her, but then you can't blame him if his opponent had all the good rares possible. Then it's just too difficult to beat.
Yeah, so I think things kind of played out how you'd expect them if you're looking at the what's on paper here with the rares and the nations. But those raids were very good from Red Bull.
Mm-hmm.
So added to that, it's no wonder he's winning this game.
Oh man, yeah. So
and obviously his raids against Boo made it easier for Linky to come back and win against Boo. So very nice teamwork.
Oh yeah, that was really nice teamwork there for sure. Right now, Red Bull is Boo is resigned. Cypher has resigned too. This was really fast compared to the last time. Remember, both the games were 40 minutes plus. This was just 22 minutes.
Yeah.
And Cypher said that he's recording whatever software he's using to record this was coming in between, and he's going to stop that next game early.
Okay. Yeah, that's a shame. Hopefully he manages to fix that.
Yep. Both PLA players have the highest skills. Really nice game, man.
Yeah, it was pretty quick and concise, and it was enjoyable. So hopefully these next 2 games will be pretty good as well.
Oh yeah. Are you ready for the 4th game?
Yeah. So it's currently 2-1 to PLA5.
Yep, and PLA5 just needs to win another game. One more game and they are in the grand finale.
Yeah.
For El2, they need to win all the 2 games. All of the games that are going to come now.
Yeah, this is where the pressure gets is probably gonna get to both teams now.
All right, are you ready?
Just modern replay. Okay, I'm in.
Okay. So this is the fourth game. The last chance for EL2. If they lose this, that's it. GG. What do you think about the nations?
Yeah, so you see, Cypher has the Persians. Persians are, very nice to have in standard. So you obviously get the elephants and the extra food income and the free caravans. So pretty good boom nation. Iroquois for Boo. Iroquois, very good nation as well. Good to raid with early, and
Yep.
they can get a lot of ruins with the 2 scouts. On the other side, we see Linky has Indians, so that's a pretty good counter for Persians, I'd say.
Oh yeah.
Both nations getting elephants, so.
So wait. It's again. Something's wrong, man. How do Cypher and Red Bull always are in front of each other? We want to see some variety now.
Yeah, it looks like they're made to be enemies in this series.
Yeah, they are. So for Iroquois versus Indians, it's very difficult to guess because I think Iroquois are my all-time favorite nation, but Indians is just those elephants are too good.
However, come to age 5, once Iroquois gets those commando units, it's going to be interesting to see how things pan out, because I'm pretty sure they can one-shot the elephants.
Oh yeah, the heavy infantries, yeah, they can.
Yeah, so if I was in Winky's position, I'd want to kill before then. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult to take out Iroquois.
Yep. Also, on this side, Americans, I think Americans are better than Persians. Or maybe not. Maybe I spoke too fast, because Persians are also great because of their heavy infantry. Those range heavy infantry are useful. Also Also, I think of Persians as a halfway Nubians, because they almost get that advantage for free. They get a plus 20% on their rare resources for free because of that free taxation research. And Americans do get super strong late in the game. Let's look at the rare resources again. Last time the rare resources were completely in favor of PLA, and they won as was expected. In this game, he's got Red Bull has got papyrus, gems. There is diamonds in the corner. Horses here. Horses for Indians. That's a recipe for disaster. Then Linky has got relics and furs on his side.
Yeah, nice, pretty good res there. So it looks like the PLA guys might have possibly, I don't know, it looks like the res might be quite more even this game. Because we do see sugar and silver and silk for Boo, and bison, cotton, and dye in the corner for Cypher.
Oh man, those, I mean, Boo's rares are epic. Getting silk, sugar, and silver in your territory is just too much. Yeah,
and I'd argue that this diamonds is pretty exposed, because Cypher could raid that pretty easily. So it's gonna have to be reinforced from Red Bull. We might see a bit of a battle for the diamonds.
Oh wait, did I miss this? How did Cypher go Science 2 with Persians?
No, I don't know. I wasn't paying too much attention, but apparently he did. Looks like he is raiding with those ranged heavy infantry that Persians get, which is a good idea, because they are pretty strong, very strong in Age 1. Very good to raid with.
Oh yeah, these are the best raiding units possible, because you can't kill them with the as villagers, and at the same time they do a lot of damage to villagers, and they have range.
Fire. Yeah, exactly. So it's like having some immortal, well, they are called immortals for a reason, I guess, because they are archers pretty much on steroids.
Oh yeah. Red Bull going Senate as soon as possible for the Free Republic government.
Yeah, it's a good idea to get that censor out.
HNC is making fun of your pronunciation of bison.
Oh, okay.
HNC.
Yep. No offense taken.
Then, that was his purpose. He wants you to get offended. What's Red Bull doing here? That's a horrible place for barracks. And Iroquois is one of those nations that can, because of the faster and all the infantry, they're very easy to rotate. So I would imagine EL to go on a double. That would be perfect because both Americans and Indians are considered to be aggressive. Booming nations. So I am expecting both of them, both Linky and Red Bull, to go Senator. So it will make it easier for Cypher and Boo to double somebody.
Yeah, it's possible.
Kate says that British are not very good at English.
Yeah, well.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'd say that's true. Depends where you go, I guess.
On this side, oh man, Red Bull bribed Boo's heavy infantry, and he's just using them to kill Cypher's infantry. This is such a shame. Senator for Cypher as well. What's the government on the other side? Oh, despotism already there. And Boo is using the despot to scout right now. Not a bad decision. Just that he also has 2 scouts. He knows that, right? Because one of his scout is idle. Linky sent a horse to Peacock, and it was stuck there for some time. So that horse did not serve any purpose.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens. It just gets stuck on the rear, and it's actually being chased away by archers, which is, as ironic as it can get.
Boo and Linky tried to raid with War Elephant, but Boo is like, he sent his whole village to kill that elephant. That's an overkill,
Yeah,
man.
well, that's what you need, honestly, I'd say, to kill it, to scare off an elephant, because those elephants are, very strong. You need to get, several hordes of units to really take an elephant down fast. It looks like it will survive if it doesn't get caught in this forest.
Well, Boo is... Wait, what's Boo doing, man? That's he upgraded his heavy infantry. Usually when your opponent upgrades his heavy infantry, that's a sign that you gotta watch out for either heavy raids or even rush. It could be a rush.
Could be, or it might just be against his elephants. Who knows?
And look at that, Red Bull's bribed heavy infantry versus those upgraded heavy infantry. It's like that kid that got lost earlier and never developed. Didn't go to school. Oh man. Anyway, what's Boo's plan here? Because I see that Linky is going for... He built a tower behind his 3rd city before building the city. And Boo is actually going on offense. He is building a siege factory there.
Yeah, it's not too bad of an idea. Looks like he's denying the 3rd city for Linky there.
Yep.
Which I'm not too sure is the... I don't know, I'd argue actually getting the 3rd city behind Delhi, because there's a nice patch with some wood there in the mountain.
And
he can also secure
first. Yeah, you're right, man. Because I don't think he needs to be close to Boo. Boo is the one who should be close to Linky.
Yeah.
And
he can also put his capital further back, which is going to be more safe against Uruguay.
Yeah. And somehow Linky is here in Red Bull's territory helping Cypher.
Yeah, the elephants defending.
Oh man, that did not work really well. Boo using his siege to destroy the city. Hey, Electro Khan, welcome to the stream. Still, yes, Linky is still here. Red Bull doing all right, and Cypher also doing all right. Cypher, Red Bull both have nice egos.
A
Nothing.
nice tower on the gems there. So if Linky uses that, it looks like Linky's going for another attempt on the city, but I don't think he's going to be successful.
And he needs to realize that
That catapult is just going to keep denying it.
Yeah, that is a very weird thing to do, especially knowing. I mean, he doesn't have the army to repel that. He needs to repel the army and then think about the city.
Yeah. So looks like the tower's going to be going down as well.
That city delay cost Linky a lot of time because he's not even at 150 eco. While he's a senator guy, he's supposed to be doing better than economically than the sport guy.
Yeah, and it looks like finally he's deciding to build a third city behind and next to Furs.
If
so that's a good idea.
If Linky listened to Sermon, he wouldn't be in this condition.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, that was this free plunder tower for Boo.
Now, if Linky uses his horses, so if hopefully Red Bull can secure the horses, that'll be very good for him. So we can spam some elephants at a cheaper cost.
Oh yep. So far, is he going for that? I don't know. And Linky is really lagging behind in his eco. Red Bull doing fine. Red Bull got a terracotta army. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
On this side, Cypher is doing all right, man. He's got a 200 splashing wood income.
Yeah, that's good. It looks like he's getting an early castle actually. It's going to be going on Persepolis. I probably butchered that pronunciation. There's no one to laugh at.
Man, Linky really messed it up because. Yep, I think he should have been in a very good position to kill, but at this point it more looks like Boo is having a good time killing Linky's buildings.
Oh, and it looks like Boo also gets the science of air.
Yep.
So yeah, things aren't looking too good for Linky. And they even have a even knowledge income as well, so it's not like Linky's ahead. In that department either.
Nope, he is not, because Boo here has a very decent 150, almost close to 150, and Linky.
A lot of resources.
Right, Linky.
He's also getting a castle as well.
Oh, yep, that's a castle for Linky.
So,
I mean, for Boo.
Linky is in trouble here, so hopefully Red Bull can do something to sway things around.
Oh yeah. But the way things have been going here, I don't think Red Bull raided Cypher much, because if you look at from Red Bull's perspective, Red Bull doesn't know much about Cypher's terrain. He doesn't know where the farms are even.
Yeah, and he also doesn't know about this army coming from Boo, which is going to be going for Red Bull's third city here.
Ooh, that is crazy. He needs to get a lookout on there as soon as possible.
Yep.
Oh,
and Linky doesn't have the army to really do anything against this attack. He only has 5 hordes of archers.
Weird part is, I don't think this was a coordinated attack.
No, it just seemed pretty on.
Because Cypher is not here. Cypher is just randomly raiding. I mean, what is he doing? And that was bad on Red Bull's part. Red Bull should have made this city big.
Yeah.
Of course, also bad on Linky's part that he let Red Bull get double there.
Yeah.
It's not even a double. Actually, I won't classify this as a double.
No, because
Cypher only has 1 unit.
Isn't really here. Yeah. Although now he's he's quickly getting units out, and nice economy for Cypher as well. He's pretty much at the 200 cap for most of his resources right now. So.
Yep.
And Linky has actually recovered quite a bit, I suppose, because he hasn't really been raided. He's been working on his economy.
Yep, that's right.
Starting to build his army, however, it's going to get tangled up a bit in Boo's army there.
That attack by Boo was very helpful for Red Bull. I mean, for Cypher.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing, Red Bull? Red Bull is trying to build a fourth city right on Cypher's face.
Yeah, and his army isn't really there to protect it either. This is a very bold move there,
And somehow PLA team's cities keep getting interrupted by catapults. There's another catapult from Cypher, who's going to stop that city from completing. It's
well,
it's weird, man. What are you? I hope Red Bull takes a hint, makes this city,
yeah.
Kansas City, large as soon as possible. Oh, he's going to do that.
There's also just a bunch of slingers near Washington just hanging out, just chilling there as well.
Oh, yeah, it looks like a broken replay.
Yeah, possibly. I don't know.
But yeah, the good thing is Linky is back in game, so and he doesn't have a castle though, but it's fine.
He can afford one. Maybe sell some resources for some wealth, and quickly gets one.
Yep. And Red Bull actually cannot delete the city, because if he deletes the city, he cannot build it again. He's exceeding his city limit.
So it looks like Linky is coming to help, which is nice.
That is, and I don't know right now. I even feel like Boo capturing that Kansas City might have worked for Red Bull, because he gets a fourth city.
Yeah, and Red Bull suddenly has a very nice economy. He's I don't know where that came from really.
Yep. And
Linky will have to go back because Boo is raiding him currently.
Oh, yep, here he is. And somehow Boo has, instead of a scout, Linky has a citizen guarding. Man, that's so funny.
Yeah.
It's like oh man, that guy is just standing there yelling that there's an army coming.
Unfortunately, a very small radius as well, so
But Linky lost his eco. Linky lost his metal income. His wealth income.
And unfortunately, he hasn't used Force March to get his army back quicker. So his army is just lagging behind there.
Oh, yep. And there's this 2 heavy cavalry on city of Delhi. There are 2 spies doing here. I don't know what the spies are doing. But anyway.
Maybe to bribe some elephants, possibly.
Oh, yeah. I see. He might also be using Dave's technique to place an informer on the library and see your opponent.
Yeah, that's possible.
Oh, by the way, Boo is going to attack. He is getting monarchy. He's got 3 sieges. On this side, Red Bull has researched. He's researching monarchy. And I don't think he has a lot of units from the terracotta. Most of those units died prematurely. But Cypher is also attacking. So Cypher is building a hanging garden. At the same time, he is getting the 4th military for the armor upgrade.
Yeah, I think Red Bull can probably win against Cypher here because he has a lot of units. He just needs to make sure that they get the armor upgrade.
Yep, I think he can. Yeah, he doesn't have the last armor upgrade though, but that's still fine. I think as long as
been built,
as long as this boost survives his side, it should be all right.
Yeah, because Linky has split up his army actually. I think to try and defend against those raids. So this is a perfect time for Boo to attack him, which he is doing. So that looks like it's working out pretty well.
Oh, yep. And nice raids by Boo. Really nice raids by Boo on the city of Delhi.
Yeah.
Cypher has the Hanging Gardens now. And, well, he has more knowledge income, obviously. Dude, I hope Red Bull doesn't lose this, because last time I checked, Red Bull had a way bigger army. But also, not to forget, Cypher has got the armor, and that armor is too strong sometimes.
Yep, if you get some elephants as well, the armor is going to be very strong on those units. So on the other side, it looks like Boo actually denied Linky's castle, which he was trying to build earlier. So no armor upgrade at all.
Man, that's going to hurt.
Linky.
That is going to hurt, and Boo is getting his third armor upgrade. I mean, second armor upgrade, the operations, and I don't think Linky can win without the armor.
Definitely not. So I'd probably be tempted to put it a bit further back, maybe near Delhi, because I think Mia Root is probably a lost cause at this point.
Oh yeah, that castle. Let me see if. Oh yeah, he can see that. Boo can see that castle.
Yeah, it's not really the best place for a castle because it's pretty exposed and too far from this city there to stop it from being taken. So.
Oh yeah. If Red Bull is going somewhere, I don't know where, but somewhere. And in fact, Red Bull will be next age sooner than Cypher. Oh, Cypher is being sermoned right now. He's going for the
extra commerce.
Fourth commerce.
Well, if you can obviously get to that commerce limit, I'd say it's going to be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't actually see. Oh no, he does. Yeah, he just needs to get the efficiency upgrades, which he doesn't seem to be getting for some reason.
Oh yeah. Wait, what happened here? How did Boo lose all the army? I mean, Boo had a way bigger army back last time I checked.
Let's see.
And at this moment, Cypher is just keeping Red Bull busy. He just wants Red Bull to be here. Meanwhile,
Red Bull.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes. Okay, it looks like Cypher is actually going towards to help Boo.
Ooh.
Or at least he's just cutting. Looks like he's just trying to keep Red Bull where he is.
And thing is, Red Bull cannot even take Cypher's capital because it's Persian.
Yeah.
Red Bull clicks up on the age button first. He has a nice eco there. And I think Cypher is planning to age without science.
Yeah, that's not anything I've seen so far in this tournament. I've never seen anyone not age without science.
And
I don't think.
Actually, Cypher has got a really nice eco there. 310. He has a better eco than Red Bull for sure.
Yeah, so it looks like the extra commerce is paying off for him. He is able to utilize it, which is good to see, and he has a pretty strong army as well.
Oh yep. And Linky says that he's too tired on weekdays.
Yes. Yeah, so it's like.
The question is, can Red Bull carry Linky? That's going to be very difficult to answer because Cypher is also aging, and Cypher may soon have a much better. I mean, he already has a better eco than Red Bull.
Yeah, and very nice raids from Cypher as well. He's raiding in all pretty much everywhere in a Red Bull's territory. Just to make sure that he doesn't boom as much.
Oh, yep.
And Red Bull's actually chased Cypher's army all the way to Linky's territory there.
Oh, yeah, that was a very good one, though.
Yeah.
And I also feel that Red Bull should go and kill Boo's army before Boo ages. And right just now, Linky is getting his armor upgrades, and that was one of the reasons why he lost. Because even without the armor, he was almost in the same league. He almost beat Boo's army.
So once they require it to age 5, this is where it's going to get very hard for Linky and Red Bull as well, because those Aquaries, they're very good against elephants or any unit actually. So all Boo needs to do is just get a bunch of those and he's going to be side.
Oh yeah, that's right. And Red Bull really helped there. Red Bull engaged Boo before he aged. That was very useful. On the other side, let's see what's Cypher doing. Cypher is not doing much. He is just busy with his boom so far.
Yeah, seems to be pretty relaxed. He is raiding Red Bull relentlessly right now.
Mm-hmm.
However, Red Bull's economy doesn't seem to be too affected. He's defending the raids pretty well. That terracotta army's especially helping.
Oh, yep. And
And
oh
he has a lot
man,
of units actually. The only thing is they're all separate, all in different areas. So
oh yeah, he does have a lot of units.
so if you can get all his units, maybe to double Boo and then go back. There's a
Yeah, he
chance.
definitely needs to provide some time to Linky. But I
Yeah,
think Linky has potential to come back, but he does need time.
Yeah, he needs more time. So it's not clear what Red Bull is doing here because
Yeah, he has units everywhere.
yeah,
And I honestly think that at this time, if Red Bull did not have to go back to help, I think he would be able to beat Cypher or take his city at least for now.
yeah. So yeah, now this is where things are gonna get very tricky because Boo has a lot of units here, and unfortunately they are now upgraded. So even if Red Bull does come over there,
Yeah.
it's gonna be tricky.
Luckily, Linky has upgraded his units, but
Yeah,
he still. I mean,
he's gonna lose the armor bonus because that castle's gone down as well. So
So at this point, yeah, Red Bull really needs to come down and help.
yeah, either that or he needs to really put Cypher out of action, which I don't really see happening because Cypher is doing very well.
And also his Persians not going to be easy. Oh man, these Okwaris can take out a single elephant in a shot. That is so. I mean, it has to be the best unit ever.
Yeah.
And a nice one by Linky. He moved his capital. The only thing is, can Red Bull beat Cypher before it's too late? That is the question.
Yeah, and that's what I'm not too sure. I feel like a Red Bull should definitely have come to help Linky because I felt like Linky was still in the game when he had Delhi there because he had some units.
Yep.
And an okay economy. He just needed more time to get him back into the game.
And look at that, at the city of Ekbatana, second city of Cypher. Red Bull has these two heavy infantry that has killed a lot of units for Cypher. A lot of villagers.
Oh yeah, and Cypher's food has gone down to only 125.
Yep. Cypher is, let's see, Cypher is, I think he's aiming for 8-6. He does have the knowledge for that, but he just doesn't have the other resources for now.
Yeah.
And Red Bull needs more siege power. He cannot wait for that long. And look at that, Cypher and Red Bull sharing that diamonds peacefully.
Yeah. Now, yeah, I think Linky's probably definitely gonna die. In the next couple of minutes.
Red Bull should send a siege to destroy Senate for Linky.
Yeah, it's just a question. I don't think it's gonna get there in time because Boo also is cutting off the yes, these raiding units which are gonna spot that a mile away.
Cypher doesn't need to kill Red Bull. He just needs to hold Red Bull. And nice move there by Boo. He is getting the Forbidden City so that there's no chance for Linky to survive. And Linky says, my fault, bro. Well, yeah, Linky did play a lot different than any time before. And as you said, that third city in front was very questionable. He was building that with a single villager.
Yeah, I feel that's where things started to go south for Linky because he just kept on trying to get that city down. And at the end of the day, I didn't really see, why he was so determined to get it there because it wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't securing anything there.
Yeah. If anything, it was just helping Boo out because he was closer.
Yep. Ooh, that's the fourth game. The score is tied to 2-2. Cypher has got the most ruins here. And Red Bull has the least ruins, but still Red Bull
Yeah.
was owning. A really nice game by Red Bull, I have to say. He and Boo have the exact same number of kills, with Cypher having the second highest kills and most units built.
And yeah, double the kills of Linky as well.
Yeah, Linky is not performing that well. I was expecting him to do much better, but well, that's how it is.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the last game? So we're gonna see
yeah,
who
sure.
gets into grand finale and plays against EL1. And that was an epic game again. The first two games were still like very very close, hard to guess. But even these two games, the players, did you realize that the first two games, Cypher and Linky were owning their sides? These two games, it's completely opposite.
Yeah, it's true. And you know, these two games have actually been probably the same length as the first game that we cast, because that game was nearly an hour long actually, whereas these two games have only been around 25 minutes in length. So you know, the games are definitely getting shorter here.
Ooh, so this is the final game, guys. This will decide who goes into the grand final and who goes to play against Lat1 for the third position. Are you ready?
Yep.
Alright, here we are in the third game. Let's go. Oh man, this is just a nation that can change everything. Red Bull has got Turks. Linky has British. On the other side, Boo is again with Iroquois. And Cypher with Indians. What are your thoughts on the nations?
So, yeah, as you said, Turks is going to be the most because it's pretty much a wild card nation, because you know, the amount of utility they get because of those siege units, you can definitely turn things around in the game. Whereas all the other nations, I think, you know, we've already seen played once, and we haven't seen Turks being played. I don't think we've seen Turks yet in these games with PLA5 and El2. So
yeah, some nations seem to be repeating a lot, but Turks is the first time we're seeing here. And Brits against Iroquois is a great combination. Iroquois is fast, but the British archers are the perfect counter for Iroquois. I wonder if Linky wants some revenge this time.
Yeah, it'll be nice as well. Be interesting to see.
And also again, so it looks like we will never get to see Red Bull versus Boo and Linky versus Cypher.
Yeah.
Somehow the games are always always the same way. Linky has got this nice third city. He'll get a +5 wood here. Also he has a +5 wood. Oh no, he went for the +6 in the corner instead of the one close to his city. That's strange.
Yeah, that is interesting. Possibly because he wouldn't actually reach his timber cap with just those two. However, he just have some wood rares he can use. So.
Oh yeah, he's got amber and marble. Although I wouldn't suggest using marble. There is silk in the corner. Looking at the rare resources, Boo here has got wool, obsidian, and horses. It's fine. On Cypher's side, he's got spice, sugar, and copper. I mean, nothing too good. Sugar is good, but yeah, he's also got silver. Silver and sugar is going to be good. For Red Bull, he got gems, citrus, dye, and tobacco. I think nobody got too good rares. Everybody got just good enough.
Yeah. So it's like Boo's obviously gone with the aggressive plays here as they require. So he's actually got the same nation as he did last game, so it'll be interesting to see how he plays it this time. Because I believe I don't know about the first time, but he didn't seem to be as aggressive in that game. I don't think. I don't recall there being too many raids. Whereas this time looks like he's already spotted Linky's exposed wood camp.
Oh yeah.
So, although he's actually letting. He doesn't even see the barracks being built from Linky
Yeah, I mean, I was checking through his perspective, and I could see villagers building something, but anyway, Boo, I think so far seems to be doing fine. Cypher here is aged already. Let's check out the ruin bonuses. Boo has the highest ruins, followed by Cypher, followed by Linky, followed by Red Bull.
Yeah, so Red Bull's got the lowest twice in a row now.
Yep, and that has not stopped him from being the MVP.
Yeah, he's aged in a good time actually.
Oh yeah, that was actually a good time for the amount of ruins he got. And Boo has got a lot better ruins though here. Let's see what can Boo do. Boo is still, I mean, of course he's going to age faster than British. Everybody ages faster than British, but
yeah.
Well, actually, Boo has hit Linky's economy. Woodcutter camp is empty there, and for some reason, Linky decided to get another woodcutter camp.
Yeah, it looks like he's building where, in my opinion, he should have built initially with the 5 wood camp. It's a lot less exposed, and he can easily just garrison his villages. He finally gets a market as well.
Oh, yep. And Cypher sends a war elephant with a light horse.
Yeah, that's a good combination there.
Oh yeah, that is.
Looks like the horse archer from Red Bull just see the elephant there. However, yeah, the light horse is gonna be after that.
Yeah, I wonder how much damage does the elephant take. Elephants take 5 damage per hit, man. That's a very little damage.
Yeah.
And the damage elephant does what? 30 damage per hit against the horse archer. That's so unfair.
Yeah, so just one unit there from Cypher is going to do a lot of damage to Red Bull there.
And Red Bull has to make so many units to counter that. He is making 2 horse archers. So that also counts. And you can see again why Indians are supposed to be very good, because 2 markets for Cypher already. He's getting a temple, getting a tower.
Yeah, he's already got a pretty decent wealth income there for this early in the game. In contrast to everyone else's. Whereas, although having said that, I think Red Bull's got a decent, about the same wealth income. But although he is using 2 wealth rares.
Oh, yeah. Man, look at that. 2 horse archers continuously fighting, and that war elephant is still not dead.
Yeah. So it's causing quite a bit of idle time for Red Bull there.
Yeah. And on this side, let's see what is Cypher doing. Cypher is just getting tower. I think Cypher's plan for now is to age up as soon as possible, and I don't blame him for that. He really needs to. He really needs to get away from the small cities. Small cities are a big trouble for him.
Great move from Cypher. Uses the ambush on the silver merchant so that Red Bull cannot attack it.
Oh yep, and Cypher even sent 2 light horses. That was a nice move there.
Very nice move there, yeah.
This game is going to be difficult to win for. I mean, so far Cypher seems to be doing good, and look at that, Linky. Linky is here with Brits, not a very good eco, and he's getting raided by Boo. He might lose his caravan there.
This is pretty much what happened with Linky initially when he was playing Brits. However, this time Boo is actually putting on the aggression.
Yep. Oh yeah, I remember this time a lot more aggressive move. Last time Boo just let Linky Boom, because Boo did not go to spot last time.
Yeah. So he gets the caravan.
Oh, and nice one. Linky has militia here, so he will be. Yeah, that was good. But thing is, Boo here is still doing very good.
Yeah.
He lost a couple of units, but that's all right. He doesn't care.
Yeah, and it's gonna be difficult for since they qualify for Linky to get to medieval age as well. Only having a 10 knowledge income.
Yep, and I was expecting a double, but then the way Boo is raiding Linky doesn't look like there'll be a double.
Yeah, so it's like Rebel and Cypher back and forth here.
Yeah,
Rebel going for the third city there next to the the center of there.
And check this out, Cypher even went for attrition. He was expecting some rush. That is a good strategy, man. He went for attrition. He went for the age before getting third city. So all of that helps him border push, and also denies. Oh, Red Bull is already here with his third city, so that's fine.
Yeah, and he also gets the free upgrade for the elephants, so that's another reason to age early as Indians.
Hey Cage, yeah, I think that was Mouse. Mouse built 3 woodcutter camps in one of his games, I remember.
Oh yeah.
Linky and...
Might be a PLA thing, possibly.
Linky still doesn't have his third city anywhere. I hope Linky doesn't build it forward because he's already struggling. Oh, nice one. He's building it near his woodcutter camp behind.
Yeah, that's probably the best place to know because he has no army to really reinforce any forward city. And Boo is in the Boo has a nice army there. He has a lot of heavy cavalry units.
Yep.
He just needs to age and upgrade them. Then that army is going to be pretty formidable.
Dude, look at that. Cypher's elephant ran away with 2 XP.
And chased off by some militia.
And those militia do more damage than horse archers. What kind of sorcery is this?
Yeah.
And this time Boo is coming for Red Bull. Nice one, really nice one there. Last time we saw Red Bull making a rotation to raid Boo in game number 3. And the city of Istanbul will be on curfew for some time.
Yeah.
And what's Linky? Linky is... Come on, Linky went for senator. This is... I don't know if there is a worse build order possible. British with senator is an overkill. You need... I mean, your opponent must give you a lot of time to use that ego.
Yeah. And it doesn't look like, as well as like Linky's on the back foot and he hasn't really had a chance to really boom up that well either.
Yep. He should have gone for Despot, man. And the way Boo has been raiding him, I don't think he will ever get to... Yeah, I don't think he'll ever get to use that extra population, commerce cap.
He's also going for a siege factory as well, so it's a pretty conflicting build order there from Linky. So it looks like he wants to be both aggressive and economic at the same time.
Oh man, disaster. A big disaster here. Red Bull is going to lose all of his militia. All of his militia here. What is Red Bull trying? Like, that whole metal mine was cleared. 7 militia lost. What are you doing, Red Bull?
Yeah, what a plunder there for Boo.
A lot of plunder. And Red Bull's metal income is 10. And that too is coming from, I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, is there a miner? Yeah, there are some miners. And even after that, Boo's army is still there. What? Yeah, that's more damage than Red Bull could take there.
Yeah, so he's currently on 0 metal income with only 28. Yeah, this isn't looking good.
That is not looking good. On the other side, Cypher is already Cypher is aiming for H4.
However, do you see this? Red Bull is building 2 siege factories.
Yep, and I'm glad he's doing that because if
Yeah.
Linky doesn't kill right now, oh, actually, this is perfect because if Linky can kill since Boo is here now, Cypher needs to rotate as soon as possible.
Yeah, Cypher doesn't really have much of an army right now. It looks like he went pretty economic.
Yep.
However, he's rotating now.
And I feel so bad. I wish Linky, when Linky doesn't even have a scout, he is going inside the Iroquois army territory without a scout. That sucks. Somehow Red Bull might lose his despot. Oh, Boo did not attack that. That's strange. Cypher is making the rotation. Cypher has a very good eco, man. And this is the last chance. Yeah, I'll be honest. If Linky cannot take Boo City right now, he will never be able to take Boo City.
Yeah. There's a castle being built there, so he needs to really deny that.
Yeah, Linky sees that. Oh, yeah, Linky sees the castle.
Yeah, Cypher is here as well. He has 2 elephants actually, which are and the armor upgrades. So it looks like
Ooh, Red Bull, because Red Bull controls the siege, he needs to go and he needs to deny the castle as soon as possible. This is very difficult. I'm not sure if anything is going to help at this moment. With Cypher aging, Red Bull better boom up and catch up to him. Oh man, and oh,
yeah, it looks like the city is lost.
That will be lost. Cypher, because Cypher has his upgraded elephants now, and Linky just doesn't have enough of, just not enough of units.
Yeah.
Red Bull needs to go back. But actually that was how was that? Let's see. That did hurt Boo. And a late reaction from Red Bull. I really wish he had pulled back the siege in time. But yeah, that hurt Boo, and that's all Red Bull needed to do.
So meanwhile, Linky is going for the Hanging Gardens.
Oh, come on, no. How can you do that, Linky? Your ally just bought you time to kill. That was not a good decision.
Yeah, and Red Bull is in a very sticky predicament right now because now Snipe has he has an age advantage, and now he's getting a siege factory. Yeah, things are not looking too good.
Yeah, at this point, and Cypher has to attack right now in order to win, because Linky might kill. Oh no, or maybe not. Whatever Linky is doing there, no.
I think Boo's not looking too bad actually.
Yeah, Boo still has army. He was able to, and you see, what's the point of Senator here? Why is Linky Senator? This is so messed up, man. I did not expect this kind of mistake in the final of this best of 5. Because if Linky was a despot, he would get cheaper units. He would get plunder after all the kills. Imagine all those villagers that Linky killed.
Yeah. So it looks like Cypher's gone for he's gone for a second military, which means that he will be going for the operations upgrade at some point.
Oh yeah, 4th military is already done. 2 siege units coming. That's enough to kill Red Bull actually. Where is the castle? Oh yeah, here is the castle. That's in a very weird place. I think
that's exposed. I mean, it looks like he's getting the Senate on the 3rd city there.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense because, or does it? Leo, who are you talking about?
Red Bull's getting the Senate on his 3rd city.
Oh my God, no! I mean, Red Bull wants to die. What's the point there?
I think he's probably just saying to Cypher, just come and kill me now.
Yeah, I think Red Bull has given up.
Yeah. I don't see there's any
Oh,
coming
come
back
on.
from
No,
this.
no, no, no. Don't send your militia, man. That is. I mean, militia are
Well,
good, but not just militia.
yeah, he's still on cataphracts as well, so
Yeah, Red Bull.
yeah.
Red Bull's dead unless Linky comes and saves right now.
And I don't see that happening because Boo is, yeah, arguably doing better than Linky right now. And he
Oh
will
yeah,
try and intercept
Boo
those
is
units.
intercept. I mean, Boo. That was a good movement by Boo.
Yeah, I'd say this is probably GG at this point because Rebel can't get back from this.
Oh, oh man. As we talked about some very bad decisions, I don't think Linky played at all as good as he played in the first 2 games.
Yeah, he was the MVP in those games, I'd wager.
Come on. I feel so bad for Red Bull because finally he gets to show his strength. Anyway, Linky did say that try, don't give up.
Yeah.
So Linky,
It
I mean,
is,
maybe
yeah.
with Turks, it's never too late. Maybe go attack the city of Onondaga, the capital of Iroquois. Do something.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate he has lost all his siege units there. So he needs to build another siege factory.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he could go to Delhi, just ambush and go to Delhi with some units.
It might not have been a worst idea to actually put his capital where it is right now for Red Bull because
Linky can help. Is that what you're saying?
possibly, yeah, it's closer to Lincoln. Also, Red Bull has his barracks and his stable there as well.
Okay. So
So
Linky is trying to finally make use of his extra commerce with his hanging gardens. He's doing the agricultural research in granary. Probably he'll do every other research possible. But still, man, I don't think it's going to be useful to go senator.
I think at this point the last thing you want to be doing is just booming. He needs to be, doing something. He needs to be attacking Boo or helping out Red Bull.
Ooh. I wonder what's the plan here? Yeah, Red Bull seriously needs to get the Forbidden City as soon as possible.
Now he is raising his capital and building his city in the corner next to Linky.
Nice one. That's a really nice one.
However, Cypher is now at Enlightenment Age, so this is where things are gonna get very difficult.
Yeah, Cypher will be in Enlightenment Age in like a minute. And looking at Red Bull, no, he is in no condition to age. Linky might age, but the thing is, yeah, Red Bull is more is deader than Boo here. So, Red Bull building another siege factory as a last token of thanks. Yeah, Red Bull better do something by himself, man. He maybe even if he has to take his militia, just go do something. He is
do some raids.
I mean, oh no, he could actually go and attack the city of Delhi. Just check this out. There is nothing at city of Delhi. He could go and force Cypher to come back.
Yeah, he could because there's actually nothing there. There's no towers, no castle. There's only a spy for some reason.
Oh yeah, and somehow Linky lost the battle here.
Oh no!
Oh no! That's the
and
end of any hopes.
Rebels just he's actually just suicided his army.
Yep. He deleted the Senate. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's still building. Actually, Red Bull, very good effort by Red Bull. He is trying all he can to move his capital.
Yeah, and Linky's calling the GG because yeah, he lost all his units against Boo there.
Oh man, that was good. That was a good best of 5.
Yeah, and it's the first time both teams have actually lost in the games this tournament.
Oh no, actually, Ind versus Lat. was a similar one, but I think this was far more close. This was like a lot more nail-biting moments in this best of
Yeah,
five.
yeah, yeah. Oh, I was just saying, yeah, that PLA5 and EL2 hadn't lost any games
Oh yeah,
uh,
yeah,
up,
yeah.
up until this
You were right.
encounter.
That was, I mean, this was a really nice game, and I don't think any of these teams, if they have gone to grand finale, would be, bad, because both EL2 and PLA5 could give EL1 a run for their money.
Yeah, definitely.
And also, this means PLA5 still, well, they're not out of the tournament. They still can fight for the third place against Lat1. So we're going to see a PLA5 versus Lat1. What's your, where's your money at for that game?
Well, I'm not too sure because I didn't actually see the game Lat1 against EL1, so I don't know how they actually performed in that game. But from my experience playing with Lat1, they are very strong players, Cazador and Dragonio. So I do have pretty high hopes for those games, and it will be interesting to see.
Mm-hmm.
They actually produce against PLA5.
Yeah, we'll find that out.
But PLA5 have played very well in this tournament, and in these games especially.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I have very high hopes for them, especially.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see how it goes.
We will find that out. So this game, Boo had the highest ruins, followed by Cypher, followed by Linky, followed by Red Bull, and highest kills by Cypher. Of course, he killed so many units late game, and even Boo has high kills because he killed 10 of Red Bull's villagers right in front of me. What was that?
Yeah.
So anyway, congratulations to EL2 for making it to the grand finale. So it looks like we have an EL versus EL in the grand finale. I really wish that did not happen, but well, that is the case. So we have EL, the elite clan of Rise of Nations, making it to Nomadium grand finale and winning it. And now EL will also win the King of Sahara grand finale.
Yep.
So yes, guys, that's it. Thanks a lot for being here, and thanks Sherman for casting this with me.
Yep. No worries.
We have some Rise of Plebs game to cast maybe sometime this week or the weekend. I will also put out a poll for finding out who do you want to support, EL1 or EL2 for the grand finale. Vote on the poll, and we'll be back later. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye bye.